urge all citizens to put their own safety and the safety of their families first by moving to safe ground.
The leadership was asking for volunteers. I had talked to Major General Benny Landreneau, who was the TAG of Louisiana. I asked him, what he needed and how many troops, and I remember him saying, as many troops as you can spare and with as many different job skills as you have available.
One of the things that I am most proud of is the fact that Oklahoma National Guardsmen were the first organized group of guardsmen at Ground Zero.
We initially sent in our quick reaction force along with some helicopter assets to aid in the search and rescue of the citizens of New Orleans.
Looked at 30 days as a maximum time that we would be down there. That evolved to about 45 days. That allowed us some time to transition to the follow-on forces that were coming in from some of the other states to relieve Oklahoma as we came home.
Oklahoma had the only brigade-level command and control unit in New Orleans at that time. I think that's essentially what drove my being designated as a Task Force Orleans commander.
When he showed up down there, because we had a leadership team on the ground and we had the equipment that would allow him to command, we were given command of a lot more soldiers from a lot of different locations.
Task Force Orleans grew to a task force of well over 15,000 service members in the city of New Orleans. That included a lot of the civilian search and rescue teams as well.
The devastation was just amazing. Got briefings on the status and where our different battalions and companies were and what their mission sets were. Going around to the different outposts and checkpoints that the Oklahoma Army National Guard was supporting. Went down, took a look at the 9th Ward, looked at the dikes that had been breached, and watched some of our helicopter operations as they brought in the big sandbags to plug the dikes.
We were not only tasked with the search and rescue, but there were 30,000 citizens in the city of New Orleans that chose to stay, and they had no water, they had no food, and so in the execution of our other duties, we delivered food and water to those citizens who chose to stay, and ensured their security in the area too, because there were a lot of nefarious actors in the city of New Orleans that chose to take advantage of the situation. But I think that the military coming into New Orleans brought a sense of security and a calm presence to an otherwise hectic and chaotic situation.
I believe we offered up about 2,500 billets and spaces. And so we began busing citizens from the New Orleans area into Oklahoma. The need was spread out among several states, and I think we ended up with about 1,500 displaced citizens at Camp Gruber.
It was just a complete emotional experience to visit Camp Gruber and see our great soldiers in action, helping people who had lost everything.
As the water receded, civilians would come back in and reclaim their homes and look at the damage, and over again they related how appreciative they were of what the Guard did and what the Guard brought to the city.